Imagine a project so audacious, so monumental that it defies centuries of attempts, battles the very forces of nature, and stirs a nation to its core. A project that, if successful, will literally reshape the map and redefine what's possible in engineering. We're talking about the Strait of Messina Bridge, Italy's colossal $15.6 billion dream to finally link the island of Sicily to the mainland. But this isn't just about concrete and steel. It's a story of ancient ambitions, modern marvels, and a battle against nature, politics, and even organized crime. The idea of bridging the Strait of Messina isn't new. It's a dream as old as Rome itself. Figures like Pliny the Elder pondered connecting Sicily with boats and barrels. Later, powerful leaders like Charlemagne and Norman adventurers in the 11th and 12th centuries also considered similar feats. This wasn't just a fleeting thought. It was a recurring ambition spanning millennia, a testament to humanity's enduring desire to conquer this formidable divide. Fast forward to the modern era, and the dream became a concrete plan. An international design competition was held in 1969, and detailed suspension bridge plans emerged in the 1990s. But this project has been approved and canceled more times than you can count. In 2011, a less costly version, around $5.5 billion, was scrapped by lawmakers due to its price tag and questions of necessity. Yet in 2023, Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni's government revived the plans, with Transport Minister Matteo Salvini championing it as a public work that has no precedent in the world. This constant cycle of hope and cancellation shows just how complex these mega projects are, influenced by everything from economic crises to shifting political winds. If completed, this bridge won't just be a bridge, it will be the longest single-span suspension bridge in the world. Its suspended span will stretch an astonishing 3,300 meters. That's over 2 miles. To put that in perspective, it would significantly surpass Turkey's 1915 Çanakkale Bridge, the current record holder, by over a kilometer. The design is equally ambitious. The deck will be 60 meters wide, featuring 3 road lanes in each direction, a dedicated shoulder, and a double-track railway line. Its 2 towers will soar to 399 meters, and it's engineered to operate 24/7, handling up to 6,000 vehicles per hour and 200 trains per day. The most immediate benefit? Time savings. Currently, a ferry can take up to 100 minutes. This bridge promises to slash that to a mere 10 minutes for cars, and trains could save up to 2.5 hours. While these time savings are impressive, critics argue that upgrading the existing ferry system could achieve similar results at a fraction of the cost. This raises a fundamental question. Is this bridge primarily about practical utility, or is it, as one critic put it, a huge waste of public money to build a cathedral in the desert?
Building here is no small feat. The Strait of Messina lies in one of the most seismically active areas of the Mediterranean, right on the collision line between the European and African continental plates. This region is crisscrossed by numerous faults, including the infamous Messina Fault. The historical record is chilling. However, the engineers behind the Messina Bridge insist it's designed for this challenge. Beyond earthquakes, the strait is also known for its fierce winds. The bridge's design incorporates an aerodynamic wing-like profile, literally designed by the wind. Extensive wind tunnel tests have confirmed its stability for speeds up to 292 kilometers per hour, or 181 miles per hour, far exceeding the highest recorded winds in the strait. This ensures the bridge can remain open 24/7, even in extreme weather. A core argument for the bridge is its potential to transform southern Italy, a region that has long struggled economically. Proponents, including Transport Minister Salvini, project the creation of 120,000 jobs annually, with over 100,000 more across the broader Italian supply chain. This is a huge promise, especially where unemployment is double the national average, 13% compared to 6.5%. The bridge is touted as a catalyst for investment in southern Italy, expected to accelerate economic growth, boost regional GDP, and significantly increase tourism. Furthermore, it aims to integrate Sicily into Europe's high-speed rail network, potentially creating a continuous Berlin to Palermo corridor within the EU's trans-European transport network. This could make freight and passenger transport more sustainable by shifting it from road to rail. However, opposition parties contend that this plan will squander public funds, diverting crucial resources from other pressing needs in the South, such as road maintenance, railway infrastructure, and healthcare. It's a classic debate, the allure of a grand project versus the immediate, tangible needs of a region. The Strait of Messina is not just a body of water, it's a vibrant, unique ecosystem. Zoologists call it a paradise of the zoologist, due to its enormous biodiversity and extraordinary biocenosis. Intense currents bring nutrient-rich waters to the surface, supporting unique Atlantic species and a diverse marine life. Crucially, the strait is a vital bottleneck for the migration of over 250 species of birds, including raptors and storks, as they travel between Europe and Africa. Environmental groups fear the bridge could create a transversal barrier to these critical flyways, disrupting established patterns and threatening bird populations. Perhaps the most insidious challenge is the persistent shadow of organized crime. Sicily and Calabria, the two regions involved, have deeply rooted local mafia cultures. Cosa Nostra and the 'Ndrangheta. These groups have a long history of infiltrating public works projects through dummy companies, collusion, and coercion. Transport Minister Salvini has publicly acknowledged this risk, pledging that preventing mafia involvement is a top priority. Despite the government's final approval, the bridge still faces hurdles. It needs definitive approval from Italy's Court of Auditors, which oversees public spending. Once that's secured, preliminary work, including archaeological and geological surveys and the expropriation of those 4,000 homes, can begin. Construction is anticipated to start in early 2026, with a projected completion date between 2032 and 2033. Salvini declared the approval puts the project irreversibly on track. But given its long history of cancellations and the ongoing multifaceted opposition, its path is far from guaranteed. Each remaining approval point or protest action could cause substantial delays or even another halt. The Strait of Messina Bridge is more than just an engineering project. It's a grand experiment in human ambition. It pushes the boundaries of what's possible, promising economic revival and unprecedented connectivity. But it also forces a confrontation with profound environmental concerns, social displacement, the shadow of organized crime, and complex geopolitical agendas. Will this 21st century colossus finally bridge the ancient divide, or will it become another chapter in the strait's long history of unfulfilled ambitions? Only time will tell if Italy can truly build this bridge to the future. What do you think? Is the Strait of Messina Bridge a necessary marvel or a costly mistake? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Planet Builders for more stories about humanity's most ambitious projects. See you next time.